hands look like doll hands.
But my butt feels so high.
I think I just peed a little.
Oh. My face feels so thirsty and dry. My face is perfect.
My face looks like a Birkin bag that's been left out in the sun to rot. Why? Why do I have to pee again?
Hello everybody, we are going to talk about Freakier Friday today. So, I wasn't planning on doing this today, only because, trying to think what the reason was. I wasn't going to plan on doing this, but I have some free time. I've been really busy recently. Well, not busy, but I've been really busy, selling some stuff, because, I am not getting paid on YouTube, which sucks, but hopefully we get there. But, I've just been busy selling some stuff, getting some money, so that's been really good as well. That's more like a hobby. This is also, well, actually, originally this was a hobby, but I'm like, oh, well, I'm not stopping now. As well. So this was originally going to be a hobby because sometimes people, go on YouTube, do their thing, then they, do something else. And like, oh, well, I guess I'm not doing that because originally this was actually a hobby. But now it's like a work professional thing. Not work professional thing, but once you go on YouTube, like I don't think I would get all like the feedback from my subscribers or like comments or anything. Like I was going this, when I was going on YouTube, first off, I was like, oh, I'll just do this for free, I'll just do this for fun, but now it's like, okay, I got lots of subscribers, people are watching me, which is weird, but thank you guys so much. So yeah, so this was originally a hobby, but now it's become like a full thing, and now I'm doing videos, and now it's kind of set up properly, got my display in there. It took a little bit, but we got there, so yeah. So the reason why I have been online, obviously you know the reason. I have been struggling with recovery. I had tonsillitis a couple of weeks ago now, before New Year's, so that was fun. Yay. And I've just been really struggling. Like, I am slowly still recovering. Like, I'm not like, it's hard because, with me personally, like, I don't know when you get sick, so when I usually get run down, it takes me a while to, get better. Like, during, last year, but I had a bad cold that took a lot out of me. And, I was crying yesterday to my mom because I'm like, I just feel so yuck and disgusting. Like, internally inside. Because my body is just, because when you cough, it's not, only it affects your, ribs or, your chest. It affects your head. It affects just everything, and I'm just like, I'm sick of coughing. So I'm at that. So yeah, so I was like really struggling yesterday. I was really sad. I was really upset because I've just had 2026 hasn't been the smoothest beginning for me. Like, I was really good at Christmas. Like, I had a wonderful Christmas. I had a very relaxing time at Christmas. But when it came to this year, the beginning is kind of rough, but I won't put that against me. But it's just been really hard with recovery. I don't feel sickly, just I feel a bit meh, and I've been recently feeling a bit meh recently, and I just got her, and, my mum was saying to me yesterday, we'll talk about Freakier in a bit, I just want to get this out there. The reason why I haven't been online is because of that, and, I do apologize, but I can't help the way I feel, so, once this is over and done with, I'm recovering, the good news is I'm not getting worse. I have to focus on that. I'm not getting worse. It has taken a bit for my cough to ease, because recently, last week or the last week before, I was coughing non-stop, and my chest was really sore. I was like, oh my god, it's kind of eased up a bit. I'm still coughing a little bit regardless, which sucks, because I'm going mentally insane. I'm like, oh my god, my brain's sick of coughing. Like, why? So I've just been dealing with that. So I apologize with the less videos. I'm doing my best, but I just need to see how I feel. And recently, I know I did some videos a while ago, but recently I was still struggling with that cough. When it came to, when I was eating my muffins reaction, it was so hard because I had I get asthma when I'm sick, so I go stuff like that. So I do have stuff to help me with that, but it's just been really hard to edit, but I got it done eventually. So yeah. So so that's why I haven't been online. I just want to reassure you, I'm still recovering. I'm still coughing. It sucks. I've been coughing for about a couple of weeks now, but it's kind of eased up a little bit. Like, I'm not coughing as much, but it's taken some time for the recovery process, because when I recovered from tonsillitis, that took a really long time too, because I was on stuff for it. I was waiting for it to hit in, because sometimes with medicine, you have to wait until it hits in. And it took me a while to get over tonsillitis, get over this cough, so it's just a process after process. I'm sick of it. Like, I remember there was a period of time, because we had tonsillitis, for 1 week, I could not say a word. And the reason why, because my mum says I've been so quiet recently, and I'm like, yeah, I've been really, really quiet, like extra quiet, and that's because I'm not feeling the greatest still. I'm usually a quiet person, but when I'm really quiet, I'm just like, because I remember times that, when I had tonsillitis. I had tonsillitis before, but this is not the first time. I haven't had tonsillitis for a while, so that's good. But, there's a period where you can't actually talk, and I couldn't talk, I couldn't do anything, I was in bed, so it has taken a lot. I actually started I just actually started working on scripts on Sunday night, I believe it, then I edited my Muppets reaction, which I record today, just yesterday. So it has been a process for me to get back in the groove of things, so I do apologize for this as well. Anyway, with that being said, yes, you're not here for that, but I just want to reassure you that I'm still recovering. It sucks, and I've been really struggling really hard mentally as well. But I just gotta remember, it's just a cough. It might be annoying, it's frustrating, I know, but I just have to say to myself, at least I'm not getting worse. Because if I was getting worse, my mum would be on the phone to the doctors immediately. So at least that's a good thing. So yeah. So I just want to reassure you about that. So yeah. So anyway, besides that, we're going to talk about Freaking Friday. That's not what you're here for, but I just wanted to say that because I just felt really down yesterday, and I just this cough is driving me nuts, and I thought I was getting better, but I'm not. So I don't know where my body is, and my mum was like, why didn't you tell me? And I'm like, I don't like to whine or complain about things, to be honest with you. Like, I'm not a whiner or a complainer, but my mum says, if you're not feeling well, you have to tell me, because my mum's got the strong stuff, let's just say that, if you know what I mean. But yeah, but it's been really hard. It's just been, oh my god, it's just been so hard. Like, I've been struggling a lot lately with this cough, and it's just driving me nuts. It's driving me insane in my brain. So yeah, anyway, like I said, we're going to talk Freaky Friday. So I saw this movie just yesterday because I was sad. I wanted something to watch, and I'll just watch Freaky Friday. So I did that. So yeah, so I actually saw this a while ago when it came out. I actually bought this on Prime Video because it came out before Disney Plus, because Disney does this thing where they put stuff on store and buy it, but then it goes to their streaming service. So I actually bought this movie before it hit Disney Plus. It's now on Disney Plus. So go watch it. But I bought this movie on Prime Video because I was like, I really want to see this movie. So I watched it again to do my thoughts for this. So yeah, so what do I think? I think this movie, I really enjoyed this movie. I went to see my mum, obviously, a while ago. I don't know why I reviewed it in advance. I can't remember. Was I sick or something? I don't know. I can't remember. But I did see this in theaters. I think I was sick during the time. I'm not sure what happened, but we're reviewing it now, so it doesn't really matter. So yeah, so Freaky Friday. Like I said, I really enjoyed this movie. I thought it was a great sequel to the first one. I haven't seen the first one. Go check it out. So yeah. So I really enjoyed this movie because it's got a little bit of twist, which I said in my trailers. And yes, it is 4 people switching this time. And the interesting thing for me to see in this movie is that it's all about different generations, about people. Because, I talked about this in my Muppets reaction a little bit. Like, people grow up with certain people and movies, and now we're in the generation where we watch other new actors go in, and Gen X is sort of like the is it Gen Z or Gen X? I can't remember. They have these stupid names for stupid generations. So my generation sucks. I can tell you my generation sucks for sure. Yep, can't argue about that. But yeah, besides that, yeah, so the switching part is really interesting, and there's 4 of them, so obviously that's really, really fun. And also, it's still the same vibe from the original movie. Like, it's still the same vibe. They haven't changed a lot. They just did that twist, which I think was really cool. I'm like, oh yeah, I love this twist. But unfortunately, when I said in my reaction, I said this is exactly like Family Plan with Jennifer Garner. Yeah, because they all switched as a family too, and that was interesting. And that came out before this movie, so I was like, oh no. Hope this is more different. So it's a little bit different this time around, obviously, with them switching. And I like how different generations, like you got the grandma, you got the mom, you've got the girls. So it's going like from different generations, and I think that's really cool. Like you got the grandma, well actually goes ancestors, grandma, daughter, you know, descendant, other daughter, not other daughter, but you get what I mean. So it goes through different generations, and I kind of like that. And you kind of see, you know, what people go through when they get older. As well, because when I was watching this movie with my mom, I'm like, oh yeah, I can totally relate to this, because I have such a really good connection with my mom. And also this reminds me of my grandma a bit, as well, with the elderly stuff, and, you know, and, the tissues remind me of grandma. I think I said that to my mom, like, oh yeah, grandma does that. As well, because she has like tissues, like, you know, if you got like a grandparent, they obviously have like tissues in their person. My grandma does that sometimes. So yeah, in her handbag or something. But yeah, but I can relate to this because you know, having like a mom and a grandma as well. So yeah, but I'm really super close with my mom. And I think also grandma too, so I'm really close to them as well. So yeah, so I thought that was fun to see different generations deal with different stuff. Especially when it came to, generally Curtis play Lily here when he switches, but the actress who plays Lily did a really good job of playing an old grandma. She's like, oh my god, I could do things I can't even think of doing. Because when you get old, obviously, you can't do things that you can do. Like, you can't, like, you know, crouch down or, like, get up. And I thought that was hilarious commentary to have as well. So I thought that was really hilarious as well. It's interesting that different generations grow up with different things. Like, you know, when you get older, once you get older and become a mom, it's totally different. Like, you can't do things that you can do as a kid. And that's also interesting. So I thought that was a really good commentary on that. But, yeah, so let's talk about characters. Okay. Oh boy, we've got a long list. Okay, so Lindsay Lohan. I'm so glad Lindsay Lohan has come back for the sequel, because if she didn't, then there'd be problems as well. Lindsay Lohan, like I said in my reaction, has been through a lot. Like, I don't know what actually happened, but obviously she's a former Disney Channel star. Obviously, former Disney Channel stars, you know, go through the ringer. Like, when you think about Miley Cyrus, Demi Lovato, Zac Efron, obviously, they've been to rehab and stuff like that. So to go through that transition, I don't know what Lindsay Lohan specifically went through, but, you know, when you become a child star or child actress, you sort of, you know, go through bad times and, you know, like depression, mental health, mental illness. So, yeah, I think we're still having that problem today with Disney Channel stars, I think, because, you know, Dove Cameron recently, I think, I was looking up, you know, images when I was doing, I think was it Be on Wayward Place, and, you know, she was talking about her mental health, and, like, who doesn't have a mental illness or mental health right now? So, it's interesting stuff there. So, yeah, so my mom says, who doesn't have that in the world right now? So, yeah, the world's crazy. So, yeah. So, I'm glad she's back. Yeah, it was interesting to see her become a mom this time around, because she has a daughter this time around, and I know from the original, I just remember, like, I gotta rewatch the original, actually, kind of think of it. I might do that when I have some free time. But in the original, she was such a badass rebel. Like, she had, like, a collar, she had, like, really cool pants, she had, like, a sleeve, she was cool. She had her hair dyed. I think she dyed her hair, with bleach, or, like, blood streaks, if you remember her from the original movie. So, yeah, so it's interesting to see her transition to a mom, because Anna from the original was such a rebel back in the day. And I freaking love that about that character, because we don't really have a lot of rebellious, female characters, like very mischievous female characters, so I kind of like that as well. And here, she plays a different role, but it's still the same, but she's now a mom, so you're going to see her in a different transitional role, to be honest with you, being a mom as well. So, yeah, I thought, she's more, put together, let's just say that, because Anna from the original, was not put together. She was all over the place, but she's more put together. She does a really cool breathing thing. She's like, she does this. I thought that was funny. I thought that was a really good trait to put in a character, and you kind of see why she does that as well. Yeah, so she's really interesting this time around. And also when she switches to her daughter Harper, who is her, this is so confusing, when she turns into Harper, her daughter Harper, because obviously Lizzie Lohan's betraying Harper when she switches. I thought she had a very interesting, her daughter had a very interesting story inside Lizzie Lohan, basically. I thought her story was very fascinating and interesting as Lizzie Lohan this time around. I thought it was very interesting. And our daughter, through her mother's eyes, is seeing what is happening, what's going on and stuff. And at first in the movie, you see her, she's going on with this wedding. She hates this idea because she hates this girl, obviously. But once she transitions into Lizzie Lohan, her mom, she kind of sees different perspectives and eyes, and she kind of sees that her fiance, that she is going to be married to, is not such a bad guy after all. And that was also interesting. Like, she did turn really quickly. Like, at first I had a plan with her and Lily, but once she knew about this person that her mum was getting involved with, it's obviously hard for every kid to imagine that situation. But once she got to know her mum's fiance, she felt more comfortable with it. And I thought that was a very transition of her not liking him and now learning, more about him, which I thought that was very fascinating as well. Okay, Jamie Lee Curtis. Oh my god, I love Jamie Lee Curtis. She's hilarious as always in this movie. As well, she plays the grandma this time round because obviously, she is the grandma to Harper. And she's a really cool grandma as well. Like, she's a really cool Zen, chill out grandma. Like, for some reason, grandmas are either savage in movies and media, or they're like the Zen type person. Like, every time I see a grandma on screen, like, oh my god, that's hilarious. So it's either one way or another. My grandma is not chill or Zen, but, I love her as well. But, yeah, I thought that was very interesting role. Like, they're either savage grandmas or like the Zen grandmas, and she's like giving Anna advice on how to cope with her daughter. And she's also, it's funny because I got my nose is stripping. Oh my goodness, hang on. What was interesting is that the conversation at the beginning of the movie with Anna and her reminded me exactly of my mum and grandma, because she talks to my mum, because she talks to my grandma sometimes, checks up on her, see how she is and stuff, and that just reminds me of the conversations with my mom and my grandma as well. So I thought that was very interesting. Like, yep, totally relate to that, because my mom calls my grandma sometimes. So, yep, totally can relate to that. And I feel like Tess here is sort of like pushing or forcing herself, too much. Like, she wants to be a part of Anna's life, but my mom's like, Mom, I got this. Sometimes my mom says that to my grandma. Like, when it comes to my brother sometimes, like, she says, dude, it's like, Mom, I got this. I'm the parent here. So I can relate to that a bit also when it comes to that. But yeah, but I feel like Tess is like, involving herself too much and not letting Anna kind of breathe. Because it's moments like, I just need to breathe for like 5 seconds. And so I think all mums and grandmas can relate to that a little bit. I just need space, and she's like, I got this. And Tess kind of, buys herself is like, you need to let her have the space. I'm like, no, I'm the parent. I got this. I can handle this as well. So yeah, so I feel like she's a bit too involved, but at the same time, she does care, and she does. I think grandmas are sort of like that. Like, they give advice to their parents, and they say, Mom, I've got this, stuff like that, from relatability, from experience that I've had. But yeah, but it's just, I think she's, in the good sense of the way, she's, very caring and wants to help, but at the same time, just like pushing back to it. Mom, I got this, and Anna kind of, I don't think they argue heavily, but I think there's a point in the movie where she's like, Mom, I've got this handle, you need to let me deal with this. So I think that's also relatable to parents out there as well. Julia Butters and Sophie Almonds and Harper and Lily. I liked, like I said, my trailer, Julia Butters looked exactly like Lizzie Lohan. So good work on the casting right there. Like, I could believe her role about I could believe that she was Lizzie's daughter in real life, but she isn't, so yeah. But the casting of her was really good. I liked her styling. I was kind of worried about what they're going to do to her daughter, because she has like a booty, and she's kind of like, not a rebel, but the stuff she wears is like really like tomboyish t-shirts, shorts and stuff like that. And the interesting thing about her is that she's into surfing. Oh, I love this. Because Anna was into rocking out. Her daughter is like, loves the ocean, loves the beach, loves the water. I can relate because I love the beach and I love swimming, so I can relate to that also. And she's just on surfing, and I think that's a really good hobby. I feel like that's a really good character trait to have, because not only Anna loves rocking out and stuff, her daughter loves surfing, so I can relate to that also. So yeah, it was nice to see that, her mum or like her daughter wanted, when they switched, this is so confusing, when they switched, obviously, there was a moment in the movie that, her mum, wanted to go out into surfing and to teach and to, surf with her daughter. And I'm like, oh my god, that's so sweet. So yeah, so I can relate, because I used to live, not near the beach, but I used to live, years and years ago, I used to live near the water, and I kind of miss it sometimes, like, yeah, the water. I wonder where this is filmed at, because this is filmed in California, right? Do they have beaches? I guess they would. Would they? Yeah, when I watched that movie, I'm like, oh my god, this reminds me of home a bit, because it's near the beach, obviously, it's near water, so I thought that was really cool. When I watched Aquaman, I felt the same way, because that was also water-based. I'm like, oh yes, I love Aquaman, because it reminds me of my home, my old hometown a bit, because that's, yeah. So I thought that was really interesting as well. So yeah, so Sophie Harmon's, when I found out she's American, I'm like, okay, she's putting on a British accent, and they can't tell. And also when Jamie Lee Curtis switches into Lily, I guess, she also puts on a British accent, and I think they did that really good. Sometimes it's really hard to put on an accent, really, really hard, because you don't want to offend anyone these days. Like, oh, that's, although the person who did an Australian accent, sorry, we'll get to her later on, I'm like, hang on, that's not what we sound like. It was so very rich and raw, and Australian accents are more like, g'day, mate, like, you got that little, tone in your voice a little bit, but like, put another strip on the Barbie, so it's more like that. But her accent, when she did the Australian accent, was like really rich and raw, and it was like a bit over the top. I'm like, hang on, that's not what Australians sound like, okay? We sound different than that, so that's a bit iffy, but yeah, but she was trying her best, but it didn't really work, so yeah. But the British accent really worked for this actress, even though she's American. I'm like, okay, she's American. We've got some returning people. We've got Chad Michael Murray, who was in the first movie, who played Jake, as well. Loved what they did with him at the end. Got him, I don't know if it's weird or creepy, but, good for him, he likes a certain type of woman, let's just say that. Mark Harmon, as well as Ryan, so he's back from the original. It's nice to see all these people returning from the original movie, to be honest. Lucy Sood, I think she was in the movie, because wasn't she the fortune cookie who gave to Tess and Anna? I think she was, I can't remember. Christina Vidal and Hayley Hudson, I don't remember. I think I remember one of them from the movie. I'm like, oh yeah, I can recognize her straight away, but I can't remember the other person from the movie, because the movie was back in 2003, so they've grown up since then, so I can't really tell those are the same people from the original, or they recast them. Like, you can tell when someone recast someone, because you just can't tell, but if it's the original actress or actor, you can't really tell, so I was a bit puzzled, like, are they from the original or not? So it's just hard to pinpoint that. Where's the lead KO? I think she was in the original, I can't remember. It's like I said, I haven't seen the original for a while. Stefan Tolowoski is Mr. Bates. He's back, obviously, as Harper's teacher. He's still there, although he's at a different department. I think he's doing, like, detention nowadays, I think. Vanessa Barra, she was hilarious. I loved her. She's, from SNL, I believe. I think, is she still in SNL? I don't know, because Kate McKinnon and Bowen Moynihan were originally on SNL, but I think they decided to go into heading more into acting. So I'm not sure if this is still on I'm not sure if she's on SNL, sorry. She might be, I'm not sure. I think she's kind of stepped back, but it's nice to see her here. She was hilarious as Madam Jen. kind of like sidekick, the fortune teller thing. So I thought she was hilarious, as well. Chloe Fineman, I recognised her face because she's now in SNL a bit as well. She's done some funny skits as well. But like I said before, her Australian accent really bothered me. I'm like, that's not how Australians sound like. Like, I think she was doing an over-the-top Australian accent, but it just didn't work, unfortunately, as well. So sorry about that. Sherry Cole is also in this movie. She plays like a tennis match. So she's one of the hosts of the tennis match as well. She's been in, she was in, Nobody Was This with Christine Bell. If you have not seen it, go check it out. So she's been in that series. George Wallace, oh my god, an OG actor. He was in Clean Slate. If you haven't seen my review of Clean Slate, go check it out. Really good stuff there. But yeah, he was also, has a cameo in this movie, so it's nice to see him. They've got a lot of OG actors, but also newcomers, but made it felt like the original movie instead of making it new and brand new and poppy, so I kind of like that. Still the same movie, but with newer actors and original OG. So I think they really blended it really, really well. Diana Raphael, she's been in a lot of movies. That was supposed to say. I'm like, well, what do you mean? So she's been in some movies that I've seen. So she's been in a series called Grace and Frankie with Jude Foray. Jude Foray? Is that her name? Jade Foray. Hang on. I can't remember her name. And Lily Tomlinson, I think. So she was in that series for a bit, Grace and Frankie. Really good series. Go check it out if you haven't seen it. But then she's been in 8-Bit with Neil Patrick Harris, she played the mom. And so she's been in obviously a lot of things as well. Because she's been around. Like, if you look up her movies and TV shows, she's been in a lot of things. So I'm very happy that she's in this as well. Mayo, she plays the principal. I think I've seen her in Loot with Maya Rudolph. I think she was in that series, but I can't tell because sometimes I know that actress, but wait a second, I don't know this actress, so I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure she's from that series as well. I forgot to mention Ryan McGarena as Harry. He's also back. Nice to see him in a little cameo as well. So yeah, so this is a really good movie as well. I forgot to put this on. Okay, so, in the end of the movie, all I could say is that they did like a song. They did like the OG song, Pink Slip, I believe that's the band's name. And I think my mum said, because I was watching this with my mum a while ago now, and she said that song is very OG popular song, so I might have to download the song if I can find it. So yes, it's a really good song. It was in my head a little bit when I watched the movie, like, yeah, do, stuff like that. So I have to, because that was in my head when the credits were rolling, like, oh yeah, this is a good song. So it was a bit stuck in my head, and also it was in my mum's head as well. So yeah, so really good stuff there. But yeah, I don't know what the song is called because I didn't write it down. But if you know, let me know in the comments below. So yeah. So overall, really good movie. I think Lindsay Lohan said in an interview with Jimmy Fallon a while ago saying that she actually played air guitar, and so that's not an act. She's actually played guitar. I'm like, oh, good for you, Lindsay Lohan. I'm glad she's not actually, because sometimes you can tell if an actor learns it or just acts it for the movie, but she actually plays guitar. I'm like, oh, good for you, Lindsay Lohan. That's really good. So yeah, so I think I heard they'll go to a tour. I can't remember. It's been a while since I've seen the interview. But yeah, but I thought she did a really good job. So yeah. I felt like the song felt like, you're back in this world. You're back not only seeing the original, but you're also seeing a new movie, but it still feels the same. It's kind of like Hocus Pocus 2, to be honest with you. Like, because the first one was very OG, and the second one was still new, but it felt the same. So this movie, it might have some changes, but still the same movie, sort of like the first one. So that's my thoughts on Freakier Friday. What do you think? Have you seen the movie? This is now on Disney Plus, so go watch on Disney Plus as well. It's free on Disney Plus if you buy Disney Plus as well. So yeah. So that's all good time, guys. Make sure to like, share, subscribe to Millis Mixed Media. I apologize for the slow videos. But you just gotta give me some time to obviously recover and see how I am as well. So that's all good time, guys. Like I said, make sure to like, share, subscribe to Millis Mixed Media. Also, if you haven't yet, there's a little bell icon near the subscribe button. So if you have not hit notifications on the bell icon, why haven't you? There's other videos coming out, I promise you, very soon. So if you want to get exclusive updates when I upload something. That's easier for you to see when I upload something onto YouTube, because probably you can't really tell. So click the bell icon as well to get more updates when videos are exclusively dropping to YouTube. Okay, bye guys.
They've intersected before. You've walked in each other's path.
Oh, strange.
Really?
You learned a lesson. A lesson that may serve you again.
Okay, that's enough.
Thank you.
Let's go. Did you feel that?
I think it's just all in our heads. What was that?
Oh no, not again. What's happening? It's all right. What's in my body? It's okay, it's me. Heartbeat's Mom. Wait, what? If you're me and I'm you, then who is that? I'm Grandma, sweetheart.
Face looks like a Birkin bag that's been left out in the sun to rot.
How do we fix this? Last time, we convinced everyone that we were each other.
I didn't want to be a part of this family, and now I'm part of some dodgy family curse. And I'm the eldest.
As teenagers, we have no power. But as adults,
We can break our parents up for good.
Very good.
Flip your hair.
Good. Big moves. Bite your lip. Wag your top lip, your bottom lip.
I know what this is. You're having a stroke.
no, I just need to go to the bathroom. I was really bad at that. So bad at that. Any other ideas? Let's just get back out there. Otherwise, he'll think I'm pooping.
Too late.